So that vegan teacher posted a video of a baby licking off barbecue sauce from a rib bone from a baby that was being babysat by the sister of a vegan woman. And there's a part of the video where she made a very disturbing comment. And I'm going to play it to give the context, and I'm going to explain to you how fucked up that whole segment was. And I'm just going to say it right now, my opinion. The bitch is damn crazy. She's been crazy. And she's just trying to rage bait people at this point.
This is the kind of vegan-phobic world we live in, where a vegan mother cannot even trust her own family to follow her instructions and not betray her. Millions of people have seen this video and have commented that they think it is funny, and they somehow think that this is proof that the baby wants the meat. But look closely. This meat is covered in barbecue sauce, which is made of salt, sugar, and spices. The baby is enjoying the barbecue sauce, which is vegan. If this had been a lollipop, the child would have had the same reaction. If this had been somebody's covered in sauce, the child would have had the same reaction. Let that sink in for a minute. Ponder that. Picture that. Feel that in your gut. Let that imagery wash all over your body. And before you can scream and yell and say that there is a big difference between the two, I invite you right now to try to articulate that. Because, in fact, there is no difference.
Now, from a logical point of view, this argument is completely fallacious. It's a false equivalency fallacy. You're falsely comparing two things that are completely different. And you know this. One scenario is describing a child being fed. The other scenario that you presented, or the scenario that you're comparing the first one with, it's called child grape, child essay, all of that. Those are two completely different things, not at all equivalent. Now, from an emotional standpoint, this is a gross, inappropriate misuse of emotional appeal. Trying to convince people to create a disturbing image to try to deter people or try to convince people to see the moral wrong with this issue or with this scenario by utilizing the most disturbing image that you can come up with and reinforcing that specific image through your statements. Imagine, believe, conjure, using those specific words to reinforce that, to evoke some sort of emotional response, to try to see what's wrong with this in the worst way possible, is blatantly emotionally manipulation. It's just emotional manipulation with the purpose of rage baiting. And I'm not sure if you're actively just being a troll or if you're actively serious. Based on the clips that I've seen you within the last several years, seems like you're a lot more serious than just saying the things that you're saying with your whole chest. Like I'm surprised she even still has a platform at this point. I thought she was like booted off the internet, because I'm pretty sure I remember at one point she said she made a video like hoping that all the people that are not vegan that disagree with her would just die and get killed or whatever. Like, I saw a video long ago her confessing that. But yeah. And one point that she keeps reiterating is the point of like the animals having rights to life and nature, and like all animals should be free and all that, but like you're not even and seeing like animals being killed as like murder. Well, I can understand that like senselessly killing animals is just displeasing, especially by humans and due to human activity. Like I can understand that, and like blatant animal abuse by human, especially domesticated animals. Like the farming industry, there's real discussions that can be had with that from the vegan community, and like the ecology friendly community, the environmentalists and all that. From a natural standpoint, animals kill each other for a variety of different reasons, and not just for survival, except a lot of people like to keep reinforcing. It's a variety of different reasons. Like animals kill each other, I guess, yeah, primarily for survival, because some animals can only eat meat, carnivores. So yeah, vegan teacher, do you think all these carnivorous animals should just give up meat forever? They're the only source of nutrients that they can actually properly digest, that their bodies developed or like adapted to eating. Animals that live in environments and habitats that don't have vegetation or other sources of nutrients other than meat. Like be real. Be fucking for real. Like life is not that forgiving. Nature is not forgiving. Life is a privilege. It is an absolute privilege. No living entity decides when they get to exist or for how long they get to exist. We are born. We are born under the whims of others, and we live for a certain period of time. That is the cycle of life. And in the animal world, the natural world is a lot more cruel and cutthroat and direct. This is not human society. You're implementing human values and traditions and norms onto animals in the wild. It doesn't work like that. Just stop. Stop the bullshit.